From the wonderful world of sports, we bring you Home Run Derby, where each week the leading home run hitters of the major leagues will compete in a home run hitting contest. You'll meet such stars as Duke Snider, Eddie Matthews, Rocky Colavito, Ernie Banks, Mickey Mantle, Henry Aaron, Harmon Killebrew, Willie Mays, and many others.
Well, hi there, everybody. I'm Mark Scott, and today on Home Run Derby, our five-time winner, Henry Aaron, will meet that great young slugger from the American League, Bob Allison. The boys have just finished their batting practice, so let's go out and meet them. Henry, good seeing you once again.
Nice seeing you, Mark.
Bob, welcome to Home Run Derby.
Good to be here, Mark.
Fellas, as you know, the winner will receive $2,000. The loser, $1,000. As a bonus, anytime you hit 3 home runs in a row, it's worth an additional $500. The 4th home run in a row, another $500. And each consecutive home run after that is worth $1,000. Now you'll play 9 innings, and you'll get 3 outs per inning. Any ball not hit out of the ballpark for a home run is an out. A swing and a miss or a called strike with the plate umpire also constitutes an out. Now the pitchers are out there to throw the ball over the plate. They'll work every other inning. Any questions?
No questions, Mark.
Bob?
No, Mark, been watching.
Good. As the winner of our last contest, Henry will act as the home team. That means that you'll bat first. We're all set to go, so good luck to both of you.
Good luck to you. Good luck to you, Bob. Thank you.
We'll start Home Run Derby in just a moment. We're all set at the top of the first. Here's Bob Allison stepping in. Line drive foul down the left field line. There's 1 out. Hank, it seems natural to have you sitting here next to me.
Well, I just love to stay here, Mark.
Pitch does not count. As an incentive for the pitcher to get the ball over the plate so the batter can hit it, the pitcher who throws the most home run balls will also receive a bonus.
Two outs.
2 away. High pop-up, and that's all for Bob Allison in the top of the first. Failed to score. And at the end of a half inning of play, it's Bob Allison nothing, Hank Aaron coming up. Bob, as this is your first chance on Home Run Derby, they tell me that getting that first home run is the tough one.
Yes, that's right. Anytime, Mark.
Anytime. Well, I'm sure you'll get it. Here's Hank Aaron. Swinging a line drive down the left field line, and it falls in. Would have been a base hit, but it's an out here on Home Run Derby.
I'll take 175 of them a year, Mark.
Last of the first, no score.
Looks like the wind's blowing in a little bit today, Mark.
Just a bit. High fly ball deep in the left center field. Way back, and... Oh, no, not gone. Hits the top of the wall for an out.
I'd like a few inches there, Mark.
Just a few inches. Line drive, and that's all for Hank Aaron in the first inning. And the score at the end of 1 complete is Bob Allison nothing, Hank Aaron nothing. Well, Henry hit 3 balls solidly, and 1 just missed.
Just missed, but that's still an out.
It's still an out here on Home Run Derby. I was saying to Bob, it's pretty tough to call a couple of balls like you hit outs.
Yes, I'd take 3 just like that during the regular season.
We're all set to go here. The top half of the second, no score. The pitch must be in the strike zone. A swing and a miss or a called strike is an out.
One out.
Went for the low one that time.
Yeah.
1 away. Bob Allison, the batter. Top of the second, no score. Line drive into center.
2 out.
2 away. It's a nice catch.
Yes, it was.
2 out in the top half of the second. Slight breeze blowing almost cross now. It's not going to affect the flight of the ball too much, will it?
I don't think so, Mark. I think if you hit a ball good, I think it's going to go out of the ballpark.
High pop-up out of play, and that's all for Bob Allison. And the score going into the bottom of the second inning, Bob Allison, nothing. Hank Aaron, nothing. Bob, you went for one pitch. It was a little bit low. Waiting for your right pitch is tough, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Well, as soon as I get straight out here, my strike zone will get a little better here, and I'll be ready to go.
I know you will. Here's Hank Aaron, the last half of the second. Hank, so far on Home Run Derby, has won $10,500.
Boy, that's terrific, Mark.
High fly ball into straightaway center.
1 out.
One away.
This boy ball here sinks a little bit. You got to get your swing a little bit, up a little bit, swing up just a little bit. Hey, you hit that ball good.
Yeah,
Two
solid.
outs.
He was on top of it just a bit. 2 out. Hank Aaron, one of the great hitters in baseball. 2 away in the second, no score.
3 outs.
Ground ball, and that's all for Hank Aaron in the second inning. And at the end of 2 complete, it's Bob Allison, nothing. Hank Aaron, nothing. Hank, I was just checking in the official Encyclopedia Baseball, and the top World Series winning share that was ever earned was the $11,147 that the New York Giants won in 1954 when they beat the Cleveland Indians. You've won $10,500 here so far, with the winner getting $2,000, the loser $1,000. You're a cinch to crack that mark.
Well, I just hope I can stay here long enough to crack that mark and some other mark.
And keep on going.
Just keep on going.
Here we go in the top half of the third. Bob Allison stepping in. No score.
One out.
Ground ball, 1 out. Most of the fellows whom you've been meeting and beating are bigger than you are.
Yes, I tell you, I just got to kind of stay in there and battle them. I don't think size have anything to do with it. I think it's just the way you hit the ball.
Bob seems to be waiting a bit more for his pitch now than he was earlier.
I think he's more relaxed now.
Line drive, foul down
2
the left
outs.
field line. The umpire-in-chief, Art Passarella, is behind the plate. We have umpires down the left field line and down the right field line. It's a home run or nothing here on Home Run Derby. Ground ball, and
3
that's
outs.
all for Bob Allison in the third. And the score at the end of 2.5 innings of play, Bob Allison, nothing. Hank Aaron, nothing. Bob, how would you describe Hank Aaron's swing to me?
Well, by watching Hank up here, it looks like to me that he hits something like I do. We don't stand still in the box. We lunge a little bit. I was just talking with Hank, and he said that he can't stand still. He's got to hit off that front foot. He says if he had to hit off that back foot, he wouldn't hit anything.
Here's Hank Aaron. Swinging a high fly ball going way back, and up against the wall. That's
1
2
out.
off the wall.
About the same place, too, Mark.
This ballpark has been selected because it favors neither an American or a National League player. The fences are of equal distance with no advantage to either a right or a left-handed batter. No score. He's come close.
Two outs.
Ground ball, 2 out. Do you believe there's a set style of hitting that anyone has?
No, Mark, I don't think so. I believe that a guy should go up to the plate and hit the way that he really feels natural.
3 outs.
Well, that's all. Hank Aaron bounces out. And the score at the end of 3 complete is Bob Allison, nothing. Hank Aaron, nothing. And we'll be back in just a moment for the top half of the fourth. Back to Home Run Derby in the top half of the 4th inning. Henry, once again, you hit one I thought was going to go.
I did too, Mark, but just like you said before, it's tough to get that first one.
Here's Bob Allison. Line drive for an out.
1 out.
Hit that ball solidly.
Yeah, he got good wood on that one. He just didn't get it up.
2 outs.
Another line drive. High fly ball into straightaway center field.
3 outs.
And that's all for Bob Allison. And the score, going now to the bottom of the fourth inning, is Bob Allison nothing, Hank Aaron nothing. The pressure getting?
Oh, a little bit, Mark.
Here's Hank Aaron, last half of the fourth, scoreless. High fly ball way back, goodbye. Man, he hit that one. 1-0, Hank Aaron out in front. High fly ball into straightaway center field, going way back there. I believe it's going to stay in the ballpark.
1 out.
If he'd pull that one a bit more, he'd had it.
Yes, he would. Of course, the wind's blowing a little bit now, too, again.
High fly ball, picked up and lofted into straightaway left field.
2 outs.
How's my hitting average, Mark?
Well, your home run average isn't too good. Your hitting average is good. High fly ball into straightaway center field.
3 outs.
Out. Just hit the top of the wall, and that's all. So Hank Aaron picks up a home run here in the last half of the fourth inning, and the score at the end of 4 complete, Henry Aaron 1, Bob Allison nothing. Henry, you finally got that first one.
Finally got that first one, Mark. Felt good, too.
If you'd pulled that second ball a little bit.
I don't know whether that would have gone or not. I think it would have hit the wall.
Well, you've had your experiences with the wall today, too.
Yes, I have.
Here's Bob Allison, top of the fifth. 1-0, Henry Aaron leads. Line drive foul down the left field line. 1 away. You went for a low pitch and tried to pick it up.
Yes, I figured it was a good pitch to hit out.
High fly ball going way back deep in the left field. This could tie it up. Way back and gone over the left field wall. We're all tied up at 1-1. Hit that one pretty good.
Yes, he got good wood on that one.
Two outs.
Ground ball, 2 outs. I imagine that first hit during a regular season's tough to get to.
Yes, it is.
1-1 score. High fly ball way back, goodbye.
No, it's not a home run.
No, it stayed in the ivy.
3 outs.
It stayed in the ivy. It is not a home run. And that's all for Bob Allison. And the score at the midway point is Bob Allison 1, Henry Aaron 1. Well, Bob, you hit one and you had a near miss.
Yeah, I feel a little better now, Mark. I got that first one over there.
Well, and that second one hit in the ivy about a foot from the top.
Sure did. I thought for a minute it might go, but I hit the ball good, but too much on the line. That's what I was talking about a while ago. If I can get my swing up a little bit more now, I'll be all right. I'm hitting the ball pretty good.
Wonderful. Here's Hank Aaron, the last of the fifth. Line drive to left.
1
Up
out.
against the wall, 1 out. It was a well-tagged ball.
Yes, it was.
High pop-up.
2 outs.
2 outs. One of the great hitters in baseball, Mr. Henry Aaron,
He sure is.
and a fierce competitor. Line drive to left.
3 outs.
Man, he's rattling those fences out there. And that's all for Hank Aaron in the fifth inning. And the score at the end of 5 complete, Bob Allison 1, Hank Aaron 1. Well, Henry, to make it 6 in a row, I think you better get busy.
I better get busy with a guy like this. You know, you got to have a commanding lead when you go in that 9th inning.
He's strong, and he's big, and he hits the ball well. We're all tied up 1-1. Line drive to left.
1 out.
1 away.
Starting to get good wood on that ball, too.
Real good wood. High fly ball way back, and gone over the left field wall. And it's now 2-1. Bob Allison out in front.
Don't make me feel too good.
We're in the top half of the 6th. Bob Allison leading 2-1.
2 outs.
Ground ball, 2 away. 2-1, Bob Allison leading.
Three outs.
And that's all for Allison, but he picked up a run here in the top half of the 6th inning, and the score going into the bottom of the 6th is Bob Allison 2, Hank Aaron 1. Bob, you're out in front.
Well, Mark, hadn't felt real good.
I don't doubt that at all. Henry's a tough competitor, though.
Yes, he is. He's allowed to bounce right back there and go out ahead this time. You never know.
You never know in baseball. We're all set here, the last half of the 6th. Hank Aaron the batter. Bob Allison leading 2-1.
One out.
Foul ball, 1 out. It's a home run or nothing here on Home Run Derby. Each batter comes up to the plate 9 times, gets 3 outs per inning. It's going.
Yes, sir.
And it's a home run. It hits the screen around the light pole, and that's a home run. We're all tied up at 2-2.
2-2.
2-2. High pop-up.
2 outs.
2 away.
That's 2 away.
Hank had a good cut at that ball.
Took a good cut. Got under it just a bit. High fly ball into straightaway center field. Away back, and nope, it falls in the
3
ballpark.
outs.
And that's all for Hank Aaron in the 6th inning. But he picked up 1 home run, and at the end of 6 innings of play, it's Bob Allison 2, Hank Aaron 2. We'll be right back to start the 7th inning, but now let's take a break. Back to Home Run Derby and the top of the 7th inning. Man, oh man, Henry, that ball you hit to straightaway center was really tagged.
Yes, I'll take my chances on a couple of those. I think the only fellow who would have caught that ball would be Willie Mays.
Bob Allison settling into the batter's box. Line drive, foul.
1 out.
1 out. We're all tied up, 2-2.
It's tough.
2 outs.
You stand back deeper in the batter's box than Allison does.
Well, I like to wait on the pitch a little bit longer than he do, Mark, so I can watch over and look over the pitch that I want to hit.
High fly ball into left field. It's going to stay in the ballpark. And that's
3
all
outs.
for Bob Allison in the 7th. Failed to score. And going into the bottom of the 7th inning, the score. Bob Allison 2, Hank Aaron 2. Bob, I thought for a moment that last one was going to go.
Well, Mark, I broke my bat on the darn thing. I was just a little bit slow with my hands and didn't get the head of the bat out quick enough, and caught this a little bit on the down by the trademark there.
Don't forget to get a new one before the next inning.
I'll get one.
Here's Hank Aaron. Last half of the 7th inning. We're all tied up at 2-2. Coming down to the pressure innings now. High fly ball down the left field line, curving. Foul.
1 out.
And there's 1 away. Hank Aaron at bat. Last half of the 7th. Ooh, that pitch was close.
Yes, it was. Oh, Hank had those eagle eyes on it, though, too.
1 away in the 7th. High pop-up.
2 outs.
And there are 2 outs. Hank looked his bat over to be sure he didn't bust one.
Yes, he did.
High fly ball way back deep in the left field. This should break the tie. It's way back and gone over the left field wall. Not much doubt about that one.
No, there wasn't.
Hank Aaron out in front, 3-2 with a home run here in the last half of the 7th. High pop-up into straightaway center field, and that's
3
all
outs.
for Hank Aaron. But Hank picked up a home run in the bottom half of the 7th inning, and the score going into the top half of the 8th is Hank Aaron 3, Bob Allison 2. Henry, I've been going back through the scores of some of the other games that you've played and won, and you seem to just be able to hit as many as you need to win.
Well, that's not my intention, Mark. It just happened that way, you know. I'm trying to get as many home runs as I possibly can.
And you're trying to get some of that bonus money, too.
Yes, I am.
Here's Bob Allison, top half of the 8th, 3-2. Hank Aaron out in front. Line
out.
drive for an out. One away here in the top half of the 8th.
2 outs.
2 away. Third baseman would gobble that one up.
I think he'd have a little trouble with that one, Mark.
High pop-up.
3 outs.
And that's all for Bob Allison. Failed to score. And the score going into the bottom of the 8th inning, Hank Aaron 3, Bob Allison 2. Bob, you got one more swing at it.
Yeah, I got one more crack, Mark.
Well, let's see what Henry does here in the last half of the 8th inning. Hank Aaron leading 3-2. High fly ball down the left field line, curving. Foul.
1 out.
Got under that one a bit too much again.
Yeah, a little bit quick.
Two outs.
Ground ball, 2 away. Caught that one right up near the handle, I
I
believe.
believe he did too, Marky.
Seems like it stung him.
Put a lot of bees in his hand.
Ground ball, and that's all
3
for
outs.
Hank Aaron in the 8th inning. And the score at the end of 8 complete. Hank Aaron 3, Bob Allison 2. Well, how did it go in the 8th, Henry?
Well, Mark, seemed like every ball I hit, the bat was kind of bending a little bit, so I had to look at it to check to see whether it was broken or not.
Here's Bob Allison, top half of the 9th. Hank Aaron leading 3-2. High fly ball into left field, way back, but not far enough.
1 out.
1 home run will tie it up. Pop up out,
2 outs.
2 away. Top of the 9th. Bob Allison the batter. Hank Aaron leading 3-2.
Three outs.
Ground ball, and that's all. And a happy Hank Aaron as Bob Allison goes down to the 9th inning. We'll be back to meet our ball players in just a moment. The final score, Hank Aaron 3, Bob Allison 2. Well, Bob, it's just too bad we can't have 2 winners. Here's your check for $1,000 and congratulations.
Thank you very much. Hank, best of luck to you in the future.
Thank you, Bob.
Well, Hank, with this check for $2,000, that's a total of $12,500 that you've won so far on Home Run Derby, and you're not through yet.
I hope I'm not.
Now, your next opponent's a fellow whom you know pretty well. His name is Wally Post.
I know him, and he's tough.
And you're tough, too. Congratulations and good luck.
Thank you, Mark.
Join us at home plate for another exciting contest when Hank Aaron will meet Wally Post on Home Run Derby.
Home Run Derby is produced with multiple cameras, the players' interviews being recorded simultaneously with the contest.